Hi guys, I'm here at the Alwen Reservoir today. Having a little walk around. I'm just checking out the place because I'm going to come here soon and have a nice little ride around the big reservoir. And there you can see it. I'm on top of the dam at the moment. If I go up to the edge, which is really steep, and I don't like heights. You can see all the way down to the bottom, and then there's the there's some kind of plant down there. But yeah, the Alwen Reservoir is very near to Llynbrennig. We're going to go up here. Some people having a little fish over there by the looks of things. Yeah, this video, it's just going to be about the end of the world and what you'd actually do if the end of the world did come. I mean, obviously it will come at some point, but yeah, we might not get any warning. So, I mean, obviously if that happens, you've just got to hope that you've made the most of your life. But if we're, say, given a 1 month, 2 month warning that the end of the world's going to come, or even a year's warning, hopefully, what would you actually do? I mean, personally, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go somewhere really nice, just for the lasting well, no. First of all, what I'd like to do is just do one thing which I've always wanted to do, which was skydive. Now, I've skydived indoors. That was in a Manchester indoor skydiving thing. I mean, that was really fun. I mean, the fact that you could, I mean, it was very hot, but you could feel the air coming up behind you, and basically, I mean, my family took some videos which I'll try and slot in here. If not, if it's sort of like, if I can't edit it, then well, just have to take my word for it that it was fun. But yeah, it was really good. I mean, my whole family were there. They all enjoyed watching me. I was doing little thumbs up and smiling and that, and it was really fun. So yeah, it's so that's one thing that I'd like to do. I'd also like to make love to an absolutely gorgeous woman who I wouldn't have any chance with on any normal day. I don't know who wouldn't want to do that though. But I'd like to get a really fast sporty car. I mean, not like a supercar or anything like that. I mean, I'd like to get something like a Murano VXR or something like that, and just blast it, basically. Go around places, drifting and doing all kinds of things, just messing about and stuff. I'd also like to get a really fast superbike and motorbike, and do that with. Basically doing wheelies all over the place. I'd probably fall off a number of times. But yeah, that's two things I'd like to do. I'd like to go and have a 5-star meal in the most expensive restaurant in London. That'd be nice. What else? I'd like to break a bone. Now, this is a bit of a weird one, but I've never ever broken a bone in my life. Oh, what does that say? Oh, it's just a walking thing. Yeah, I've never ever broken a bone in my life. So I mean, I wouldn't do it on purpose. I wouldn't go and snap my own arm or something like that. But oh, excuse me. What I would do is try and have like a proper crash on my bike or something like that. Something serious enough that I would break my bone, but not serious enough that I would end up killing myself. If that makes sense. I mean, there's probably loads of things that I'd like to do that I can't think of at the moment. We're going to get a nice view of the dam from up here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There you go, you can see the dam over there, and my little car's over there as well. It's a nice view from up here. I'll just pop up to the top and then head back down. Yeah, at the end of the world, like at the dying moments, what I'd like to do is go somewhere incredibly beautiful and just basically just have like a few drinks of cider, because I only really like cider. Get a bit bladdered. Oh yeah, that's a nice view. All these new little Christmas trees. I hope they're Christmas trees. Probably making a fool of myself saying Christmas trees, because they're probably going to grow up into something like that. You can see a good view from here, can't you? But yeah, in the dying moments, go somewhere really beautiful, get a bit bladdered, and then just watch the sunset basically. Or watch the meteor come into us, or whatever the hell the world's, or whatever the hell the end is forecast to be. I mean, I'd obviously like to spend a bit of time with my family. I mean, probably not do things with them, but just sit down and talk about things, get things off your chest. Well, maybe not get things off your chest. I mean, that could end pretty badly. But just be honest with them about things and just clear things up, make amends. I mean, obviously, everyone's family is sort of there's a problem somewhere. I mean, there's always conflictions between relatives, or there's been an argument or something. But I mean, if at the end of the world, that's not. I mean, you could just make up basically and just make resolution. Is it resolutions? I'm not sure. Resolve any incidents that have any problems that there are. I'm not going to go into the problems in my family because they're pretty complex. To be honest, I'm just a bit sick of them now. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful area here. I can hear the wind going through the trees. Well, what's left of them anyway. You can see they're deforesting the place over there. On Google Maps, on Street View, you can see that there was a nice big forest over there, but well, it's gone. So, protecting the woodland's my arse. But I'm going to head back over the dam now, and back over to my car. Like I say, we're very close to Llynfennig, another place that I wanted to, that I'm going to be going around and having a cycle around soon. My last vlog was bloody awful. I mean, you could not hear me at all. I mean, it's very windy around here, so I'd be surprised if you can hear me now, but I mean, I'm talking right next to the mic. I mean, the camera's right next to my face. So hopefully you can hear me a bit better in this one. It's a gorgeous place anyway. It's a shame it's so windy. The sun is trying to break through. Hopefully it'll get sunnier and that. I've got a lot of I've got a long drive coming up on Saturday into Manchester. It should be my longest drive ever. It's my grandfather's 80th and we're going to be taking him out. So we kind of, my family said, my parents said that we need both cars because of the amount of people, which is right. So hopefully it'll be a nice drive down, not too many problems. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's such a lovely place around here. I think they don't allow, I mean there's fishing here, there's not any boats or anything though. We'll go right to the steepest edge here. Whoa, and look down. Right, that's freaking me out, I'm getting vertigo now. I do not like heights. So it's kind of like the perfect place for me to come, isn't it? If I don't like heights. God, my heart's racing now. I want to get off this. I mean, yeah, it's not going to collapse or anything. It's a sturdy thing. It's nice and sturdy. I mean, it's a couple of years. Well, it's quite a few years old now. These dams they're designed to last hundreds and hundreds of years before they need any repairs. The extreme forces, the extremists, as high as they can go, are taken into account in building it. That's why when you see this, the structure. It looks like it's suitable for the amount of water. But to be honest, because that's a concave, you could technically get away with a much thinner wall to let everything to support the water, because the whole there's a centrifugal force which is supporting it. But when you're designing a dam, you've got to take into account the something called the live load, which is where it's basically wind, rain, all that. That is probably that whole dam is probably sufficient to withstand a full-on tidal wave if there was a tidal wave. Oh, it fell over then. But yeah, it's I mean, it's a massive structure. I mean, it's not as big as the ones in other countries. There, so you can see it without any wires or anything. Yeah, it's absolutely massive, isn't it? You should see it when all the water's coming out at the top and going down. I mean, there's a tiny little trickle, but I think that might just be a leak because of the age. They are letting a bit out at the bottom though. It'd be brilliant if they were letting all the water out. You could see it all going down. It's just so cool. I think there's a larger one in another country, God knows where, but there's a really massive one. And when they let all the water out of that, it's just such a massive force. It sort of like washes all the ground underneath at the bottom of the bed away. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully not the end of the world. Hopefully it won't come in our lifetimes, but God knows what could happen. I mean, there could be anything's unpredictable, isn't it? But I mean, what would you do at the end of the world? Do you go and see your family? Would you do some things that you've always wanted to do? I mean, what would you want to do if you had like a list of things you wanted to do before you went? I mean, obviously, these are going to be things that people are going to tend to do in their retirement on any normal day, but in any normal situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.